What happened to all those little phrases our parents and grandparents tossed around without thinking? The sayings that filled school hallways, summer camps, diner counters, and back porches, yet now feel like echoes from another America. Some were funny, some were practical, and a few, well, they only made sense in a world of rotary phones, station wagons, and television antennas that needed tinfoil. So, let's dust off the porch swing, pour a cold lemonade, and revisit 15 American sayings from the 60s and 70s that kids today would never understand. Number 1. Don't touch that dial. Once upon a time, every American household had a television with a metal knob that clicked loudly as you turned it. Back then, the idea of changing the channel meant physically getting up, walking to the TV, and twisting the dial through static until the picture finally settled. Parents would say, "Don't touch that dial," when a favorite program was about to come on, usually spoken with the same seriousness as a military command. Today's kids, who can stream entire seasons on demand, would probably never understand the sense of urgency behind that warning. People with a phone today simply have no idea what it means to guard a television dial like it was national treasure. Number 2, let's blow this popsicle stand. It sounded cool, rebellious, and delightfully silly. If a group of teenagers in the 60s were bored at the drive-in or ready to leave a school dance, someone would inevitably say it. It meant, "Let's get out of here, now." It came from soda shop culture. The town hangout was a place that literally sold popsicles. Nowadays, the closest equivalent might be "let's dip," but honestly, it doesn't have the same retro swagger. Number 3, you're cruising for a bruising. This one belonged to tough guy dads, gym teachers, and anybody trying very hard to sound intimidating. It was a warning, half serious, half theatrical, that you were annoying someone enough to earn a scolding or a playful smack upside the head. It's the kind of saying that could only exist in the decades before helicopter parenting and school policies delivered by email. Today it sounds more like the title of a 70s action movie than an actual threat. Number 4, stop yakking on the line. If you grew up in a house with a single landline located in the hallway, you heard this one. The line was the one phone shared by the entire family, and if you talked too long, someone else needed to use it. Yakking meant chatting endlessly with a friend, usually while twirling the cord around your finger or lying on the carpet like you were posing for a magazine. Today's kids had no concept of waiting their turn to talk on a phone attached to a wall, or of having a sibling dramatically whisper, "Hang up, Mom needs the phone. Don't make me come back there." This was the official battle cry of American parents driving a station wagon with vinyl seats and no seatbelts in sight. It wasn't meant literally. Nobody expected a parent to pull over on the highway and climb into the back row, but the threat was enough. If you were misbehaving, poking your brother, or singing. When someone was too loud, this phrase worked like magic. Today's minivans have screens, noise-canceling headphones, and USB ports. The danger of coming back there has lost its power. Number 6, take a chill pill. Born in the late 1960s counterculture and fully embraced by the 70s, this phrase meant calm down, usually said to someone being dramatic about nothing at all. It reflects a time when teenagers loved sounding casual, aloof, and unbearably cool. It also reflects the era's obsession with slang that vaguely referenced medicine, vibes, and psychedelic humor. Today, someone might say relax or take it easy, but neither has the satirical bite of take a chill pill. Number 7. That is groovy. Ah, groovy. The unofficial anthem of the entire decade. Groovy meant stylish, excellent, far out. It captured everything the 60s were trying to be. Expressive, colorful, and full of feel-good optimism. You would hear it at concerts, roller rinks, house parties, or from someone showing off a new lava lamp. While cool and awesome survived into the present day, groovy stayed behind, preserved in retro. T-shirts and documentaries about Woodstock. Number 8. Don't flip your wig. Before people flipped out, they flipped their wigs. It came from the era when wigs and hairpieces were surprisingly common, especially among women keeping up with big hairstyles made famous by Hollywood. To flip your wig meant getting overly upset, panicked, or overly excited. If someone said it today, kids might stare blankly or check if someone's hairpiece is actually coming off. Can you dig it? One of the smoothest sayings of the 1970s. It meant, do you understand? Do you agree? Are you feeling the same vibe? It started in African American communities and spread into pop culture, music, and movies. The saying had an effortless coolness, like leaning back in a chair with sunglasses on. Today's closest equivalent is probably, you feel me? It lacks the psychedelic charm. This was what you said when something amazed you. A surprising moment, a good joke, or a cool moment. Number 10. Far out. This was what you said when something amazed you. A surprising moment, a good joke, or a cool new gadget. Far out blended excitement with a touch of trippiness, perfectly suited to the era's music festivals and bright patterns. Kids today just say whoa or OMG, but neither expresses the cosmic wonder of someone seeing color television for the first time and whispering far out. Number 11. Don't be such a square. In the 60s, being called a square was the absolute worst. It meant you were boring, stiff, conventional, or totally out of touch. The shape square symbolized someone who followed rules too closely. Straight lines, right angles, nothing interesting. This insult was especially popular among teenagers trying to rebel against anything remotely traditional. Today's kids might say basic, but it does not have the same jazz-age rhythmic punch. If you complained about chores, homework, or dinner, you would get this classic, especially from fathers who grew up on farms or in post-war households where nobody complained unless the house was actually on fire. Belly aching meant whining excessively, like your stomach itself was doing. The complaining. It has a stern, old-school toughness you rarely hear today, replaced by more delicate phrases like, use your words. A saying borrowed from Westerns. It meant, get moving, get going, or leave quickly. Almost like you were a cowboy riding off and leaving tracks in the dust. Parents used it when kids took too long getting ready for school, or standing in front of the refrigerator with the door open. Today's kids say, let's bounce, or I'm out. But make tracks sounds like you're actually going somewhere important. This one captured energy, agreement, and enthusiasm all at once. It was the approval stamp of the 70s, said after a good idea, a great song, or a moment of unity. Civil rights activists used it. Musicians used it. Surfers used it. It was versatile and positive, the verbal equivalent of a fist bump, long before fist bumps existed. Now you might hear the words facts or true, but rarely with the spirit of right on. A saying born from American road culture, from long highways, big rigs and gas stations, and the never-ending freedom of the open road. It meant, keep going, don't give up, push through whatever you're facing. It became iconic thanks to the 70s posters, bumper stickers, and artwork featuring a cartoon man striding confidently forward. Nowadays, motivational quotes are digital. You got this. Stay strong. But none have the hard-working Americana charm of keep on truckin'. These were not just sayings. They were attitudes, moods, and memories woven into everyday American life. Each one tells a story about a country where kids rode bikes until the streetlights came on. Number 15. Keep on truckin'. A saying born from American road culture, from long highways, big rigs, gas stations, and the never-ending freedom of the open road. It meant, keep going. Don't give up. Push through whatever you're facing. It became iconic thanks to 70s posters, bumper stickers, and artwork featuring a cartoon man striding confidently forward. Nowadays, motivational quotes are digital. People say things like, "You got this," and "Stay strong." But none have the hard-working Americana charm of keep on truckin'.